Try and make it a little bigger. I should probably put a picture there, right? That avatar of me is kind of retarded. All right, now, those of you who don't like that word, I don't care, as you know, and I'm not here to please you and all those things, and it's not a sin to use retarded. No. In fact, Paul even used the word mentally diseased, which I believe is retarded, but stupid, dumb, foolish, all throughout the book of Proverbs and in other texts of the Bible. That's what retarded in a non-handicap way means. If you don't understand that and you're here to criticize me because you don't like the word, I don't know why. It's just your preference, I guess. Again, I don't care. You're just going to get banned and out of here because we're not here to cater to individual requests for use of certain terms unless they are definably offensive in ways that don't fit the context of the discussion. For example, if we're talking about two murderous criminal kooks who mow down elderly people, yeah, you can use the retard word. That's like what it's for, okay? If you're reading Proverbs or talking about stupid people and dummies, retard in a non-handicapped way is totally fine. Yes, people will object because they're bothered. They're too thin-skinned, and that's why we get this tolerance. It is. That's why we get this tolerance of all this garbage and ridiculousness, because it starts with intolerance toward acceptable terms for conduct that matches the term. As soon as you're not able to do that, the conduct can continue without a corresponding description, making it more acceptable. And that's what's happened, right? Anal abuse, right? The homos like to use their wiener, right? Their reproductive organ, right? Their penis. Sometimes we say it's their wiener, right? They're, you know what I'm saying? Ha! They've made it so we can barely even talk about it. No, we got to get past that. You're putting your wiener in the wrong place. Okay, your cock doesn't go in your ass, doesn't go in your anus. Okay, that's where excrement comes out. Where did you ever figure out, homos, that that's what that's for? No, it damages people. It actually destroys their ability to excrete, causes them to have to use artificial means to feel full and to keep leaking from happening. You guys are disgusting, and you're abusing your anus for perversion. And then you're like pretending you're not perverts. Excuse me? No, neither the penis nor the vagina nor the anus are meant to be abused. Okay, you're stupid if you think that. They're not even designed for abuse. They're designed for a specific use in a proper way that doesn't involve your anus. And if you don't understand that, whether you're a homo or a perverted hetero who's abusing a woman, you've got problems. Or if you're another woman who's strapping on so you can anally abuse another woman, you've got problems. Okay, you look stupid. This book right here we're going to read, is going to call you stupid. If you don't like that, out of here, boom, right? We're not here for you. We're here to remind ourselves of who's dumb and who's not, right? Because I want to know. I want to know as I go out, okay, when someone does something, how do I know they're stupid or not, and I should stay away from them? Sometimes people do things I don't like. It doesn't automatically make them stupid or retarded. And that would make me stupid or retarded, right? If I'm just running around making, that's the whole point of that one guy, right? He wanted me to use a word and talking about it. No, that makes you stupid. I don't do that. I don't go around thinking people should talk like me, dress like me, act like me. Yeah, I guess it'd be nice, but I already know that's not how life is. I'm not stupid. That's how some people act. Like everyone's supposed to be like them. It's stupid, right? So unless somebody's doing something definably offensive, not fitting the context or subject of discussion, or clearly sinful to you, qualifying for a Matthew 18 approach, you got to learn to shut your mouth, right? You got to learn to keep it quiet or don't get involved. Those of us who are about to read a book of wisdom from God, penned by kings of old, primarily Solomon, and in which book we believe the pre-human Jesus is personified and speaking to us, sanctioning all of this. Don't tell me It's wrong to call out things as they are. That's the problem, as I said, and I even mentioned yesterday, the messaging. We're allowing the messaging to teach us what's wrong. Look what the messaging has done to men and women. They're confused about their gender. They're confused about their roles. Everyone's having a hard time, because everyone's listening to all the wrong stuff. And you're too afraid to say what's true. Well, we're not. Yeah, sometimes it's hard. Well, we're going to keep going. No, life's hard. Well, life's hard, and it doesn't mean you all of a sudden have to stick your wiener into someone's anus and call it love, which it's not. And even you know that, right? Proof by the blood, right? The damage, the injury, it's not meant to be that way. And yeah, I'm going to talk about it. You're not going to get your way. We're not going to cater to you. We're not going to make this so easy and simple that you become so weak. You contribute to the further destruction of our world, okay? Because most of the time when most of you become this weak that I'm talking about, and you don't like the truth, that is, some things are stupid, some people are dumb, you end up not only failing to resist the stupid, dumb things, usually you become so weak, you resist us, the ones who are trying to resist this ridiculousness. So it's like double dumb, right? It's something it's like the Peter thing. Remember? I mentioned it yesterday. It's not something you'd expect, but hey, if Jesus can look at Peter and say, "Get behind me, Satan," because he's interfering with his purpose and mission, because it sounds unpleasant to Peter. What are you talking about? Don't say that. Peter, you know what? When I want your advice, I'll ask for it. Okay. I'm here to complete the mission, and you're here because my father said you should be here. So don't interfere, or it's going to get really bad for you, right? That's basically what "get behind me, Satan" means. Verse 12, we're going to swallow them whole. Right? He's talking about the sinners, the criminals, right? They want to run around, secretly kill someone, like those two retards recently. And it's very similar, right? These are rejects. Like it says right here, there's a lot going on, right? The whole book of Proverbs is to understand a proverb, verse 6, and a criticism of one's stupidity. Words of wise people, even their more difficult sayings. This whole purpose of the book includes understanding your stupidity. If you're not willing to do that, well, you can read whatever parts of the Bible you want. You're not going to make it. You're just rejecting the purest form of wisdom the Bible contains from the Son of God, inspired through God his Father themselves. So do whatever you want. You're going to need to review and apply the Proverbs at some point. Probably a good idea if you do it here with us. Verse 13, all of the precious wealth we are going to find. It's the criminals talking. They're plotting, right? They want to hurt people. We have people out there who want to take advantage of others. They want to kill them. They want to rob them. They want to steal them blind. Where we will fill our houses with stolen goods, right? These are lazy people. These are the lazy retards of the earth, right? Too stupid to actually get a job and or, invent something or do something worthwhile as a service to provide a benefit, right, to the community and to others. Instead, no, they got to pervert justice, pervert their lives, throw away their future, and just steal things for temporary satisfaction, right? Which is always taken away from them. Again, double dumb. 114, your lot. Again, last part of the criminals. Your lot you will throw among us. This is what they might say to you, right? You go out with some criminals, and they come to you at the wrong time. They always look for the weak moment. You can tell, right? It's so easy to tell if you've been through these kind of experiences before. They just keep doing it, right? They can't help it. They say stuff like, you throw your lot in with us. One bag, right? One bag it will become for all of us. Yeah, which all share. Yeah, sure you will. What you'll really do is you'll use people like me to get what you want, and then you'll keep more of it, and then you'll eventually use me on some level to get rid of me because you want to keep everything. Right? Criminals are not fair-minded people. They're not out there killing people and then all of a sudden showing love on the other hand. They're criminals. So they do it to one person, they're going to do it to anybody. They may not do it to you right now, but eventually, that's what they are. right? Unless they reform or change. It's not. Once the situation turns to you and you're the thing that they need to continue, they're going to do it to you. Right? That's what criminals do. It's the only way they can survive. So you're just not the thing they're going to take advantage of at that time. So it makes you feel more secure for a while. Verse 15, my son, do not go on a journey with them. Keep your foot back from their path. Right? This is wisdom talking, right? This is part of the Proverbs, things we need to know. Doesn't explicitly introduce wisdom as the speaker here, but let's keep going. At this point, it's introducing us to us the Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel, for these purposes that we read. Tells us about the fear of Jehovah, the beginning of knowledge, wisdom and correction, what sinners are going to do. They're going to come and tempt you. They're going to say this, come walk with us. Let's find someone, let's kill them, let's take their stuff, fill our houses, one bag, everyone. Yeah, it all sounds good. Everything sounds good, but they're lying, right? Socialism sounds good, right? All these different political theories sound good, but they're either not possible or not what they're really going to try to do, right? Black Lives Matter. Yeah, that sounds great. That's not really what they're doing, though, right? They're liars. They're actually racists and using the issue to create further jeopardy to Black people and other people. So we have to be careful of the messaging especially from perverts, right? People who are clearly gone. They're not even trying, right? We're all sinners. Some of us are trying. We're not totally surrendering to our desires like these people. It's verse 32, because the staunch resistance of those who are ignorant will kill them, and the uncaring attitude of stupid people will destroy them. Oh, why do you care so much about that? Why about uncaring attitude of stupid people will destroy them? You want to tell me that being stupid ones isn't a big deal? It's going to destroy you. What are you talking about? It's a huge deal. And that's why not talking about it and using terms that make it clear to everybody, hey, gone. We're trying to shame them to the point where they no, stop being a stupid. You must have had a dumb mother and father. They must not have told you you're stupid because you're acting stupid. Did you ever read the book of Proverbs? Stupid. Yeah, it's going to destroy you. You want to die prematurely like a retard? Oh, you don't? You want to live? Be happy? Great. Stop being stupid. That's one of the best ways to get good things. Verse 18, indeed, these same ones partake in murder, storing up as treasure for themselves what is bad. But the destruction of law-breaking men will be what is evil. Verse 19, these same paths exist for all who finish criminal activities, for their very souls are taken away by what is against God. That's what's happening. They're literally losing their soul. They're dying every time they finish criminal activity. They think they're gaining because of the material things they're adding, but they're losing correspondingly their life at the same time. Verse 20, wisdom sings aloud in the roadways, in the wide open areas of town. She leads with confidence. From upon the highest position of the walls, she will call out. And upon the gates of leading officials, she will sit. And upon the gates of a city, she speaks with confidence. Verse 22. For if those who are innocent hold on to righteousness, they will not be put to shame. But foolish people who partake in contempt are those who desire what is against God after they start to hate clear thinking. Verse 23, responsible people become answerable due to evidence. You homos and LGBTQ and hetero pervs who love using your rear end the wrong way, where's your evidence, right? Where's the evidence that it's used for that? And it's not abusing and damaging that person? What are you doing, right? Who taught you that? Right? Why do we still have sodomy? Right? That's not progressive. You guys call yourself progressive of all things. Yeah, you ever heard the story of Sodom and Gomorrah? Yeah, anal abuse has been around a long time, okay? And it's never a good thing, never works out. We already know this. We've already been down this road, homos. So what are you doing? Okay, you're not becoming answerable due to the evidence. We keep talking about it. You won't talk about it. That's a problem. You gender confused people. Evidence is against you. What's your problem?